aren't you?
Oh, you started it. See,
Here we go then.
I think we need to perfect that clap, don't we?
Depends what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah. Well,
we're recording.
Have we started?
Darren
Yeah,
got rid of
right
the clap,
then.
so.
Welcome back,
Hey.
episode 11. That's Behaving Madly.
Yeah, welcome back.
I know, thank you very much.
You could have got dressed up for the occasion.
Well, you know what I mean, mate. Look at this bad boy.
Tell you what, they're going to open a shop with all them clothes. I think
16 quid.
The sales are booming in Scarborough.
Amazon.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Looks a bit better quality, that one as well.
These cameras, mate, I've got to watch it.
You can't see through that one,
But
so
it's all right,
a bit
isn't
better.
it?
Yeah, nice.
Podcast.
Bit of colour. I love a
Tell
bit of
you
colour.
what, yeah.
16 quid.
You do one with
Amazon.
flamingo, I've noticed.
Yeah, definitely, mate. We went on the beers in Pickering for that Dad's Day Out in a while there, so we stuck out like a sore thumb. You was with us and all.
Yeah, my shirt was
What did you wear, Darren?
less. It was
Flamboyant?
It was no, it was more flamboyant. It was multicoloured leopard print.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I was
Bit
like,
John Travolta.
absolutely horrendous.
But your dancing was good.
No.
So episode 11, we're talking about the times what we went through in like COVID and stuff as a dad, how hard it was, how we dealt with it. Quick recap on some of the episodes as well, what we talked about.
Yeah. You got the facts and figures though, because
Well, facts and figures. I know we've got like 40 subscribers on YouTube.
nice.
I know. What did he just say then?
Lots.
Lots of that. Yeah, that'd do.
Lots 200 hours or something.
22 hours.
22.
Shall I do a guest appearance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please do.
Have a-
So, in the past 28 days, been 22 hours consumed. You've had over 300 views, 330 something views,
Nice.
and 10 followers of people you are directly helping and inspiring.
Yeah,
Perfect.
because that's what it's about. And I don't know about you guys, I've had a lot of positivity and at work and that, people coming up as, oh, I really like that, and
Yeah.
I can relate to that a little bit, and I know someone who went through that. And
Yeah, and it's like you said, you find out stuff about us that you didn't know as well,
Yeah,
which is nice.
I know.
Because like sometimes we don't open up fully, and I'm just like, right, I want to do a podcast. I trust you, like anyway. I've known you for like years. And I was like, there's some stuff what I've kept like, and I'm just like, do you know what? Might as well, if I'm going to do a podcast, it's to be out there and stuff, and
Yeah.
talk about stuff what's 100% real.
Do you think that you're surprising yourselves as well? There's bits that I didn't know about myself, or you sort of try
Stuff you put to the back of your brain, yeah.
and it's
definitely.
sort of like come to
Yeah.
the front a bit.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't normally talk about that.
No.
Yeah.
It's good.
And like say I've had a couple of people like, bloody hell, Greg, I didn't know that about you. And then I had a dad inbox me and told me his story, and I'm like, that's amazing. Because we've like talked about our own stuff on here. Dads are reaching out and saying, look, I've been through a similar situation with that. And it's been absolutely amazing. Some of the inboxes I've been getting and saying, like, I can totally relate to that, telling me their story and that, and I'm like, wow, just blown away.
Yeah.
We've had a dad sign up from Beverly who's coming to a breakfast.
Nice.
Beverly, you know what I mean? It's not just round the corner.
No.
And then I had an email from a lady in Hull. Her husband wants to join events. So it's spreading the word. It's going to like Hull and that as well. Because they said there's nothing in Hull like this for the dads.
Yeah.
So yeah, the support and say the word spreading, it's crazy. It's I think on our Facebook account, the Dad's Behaving Madly Facebook account, in 28 days, 239,000 views in 28 days.
Yeah, brilliant.
And the interest
10,000 was me, I think.
it just repeated.
Oh, Gav.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting statistic as well, because the majority of people who are seeing it is women.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would,
But that could help as well, because they could see something in the husband maybe, or say, come on,
Yeah,
and
have you seen
encourage
this?
him a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, look,
yeah, because I do get a few comments like that. Say, oh yeah, this would be ideal for my husband.
Yeah.
And
Do you not think you're attracting the women with your outfit or what? Or
I don't know,
might be
mate.
that.
I don't know. I love a bit of colour. I mean, talking about women and stuff. So obviously on the end of like previous podcasts,
Oh, Darren, aye.
Why do I come here?
on the end of
Very
previous
amazing.
podcasts. So we're looking for a date for Darren, please. A date for Darren.
Oh. Guess what?
this-
Like a
I'm
blind date.
This
And
is
today,
estimated.
the Silver
This
Flag.
Tonight, Graham, I'm going to be...
That's a different program.
But yeah, so I haven't checked the spam folder because there could be something in there.
Definitely.
Because it might have got lost. But we've
But
not
that-
had no inquiries yet to the normal inbox.
But we're stretching that pool a bit further now, aren't we? With Hull and Beverly, obviously the reach is getting a bit further down, so you can't fail now, surely.
So-
I'm an equal opportunity.
At the minute, it'll take anyone, won't you?
Well,
Thanks for that.
It is.
Say what you're saying.
Christmas is coming up, isn't it?
I'm not
I would wait
unhappily
till
single.
after Christmas, though.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
then
obviously,
you
yeah.
save a bit of cash then,
Yorkshiremen,
don't you?
You know, don't have to buy presents, do we?
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so if you know anyone out there who's looking for love,
Looking for love.
wants to get green fingered with Darren,
Pardon?
What?
green fingered with Darren.
That sounded better in your head.
Yeah.
That definitely sounded better.
Keep it under that hat.
Or he's good at trimming bushes as well.
Oh.
Oh, we're going all there, are we? Right,
We've got there.
Get it all out of your system. Get it all.
So Dad's Behaving Madly 79@gmail.com. You can email us. We're on Facebook, Insta, Twitter. If you're interested and you're looking for love, you can see the cameras here. Give a little pose to the cameras, Darren. Your best pose.
Yeah,
that's it,
that's
mate.
the one.
So yeah, get in touch. He's usually available on a Friday and Saturday. You can find him Saturdays sometimes in the Crescent, dancing. If you do see him, come and say hello. He's a friendly guy. He won't buy you a drink, but right, we'll move off that then. But yeah, Dad's Behaving Madly 79@gmail.com. So we're talking about the tough times. I know it's been like COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
Like how many years is that now?
5, 4.
That's
Five.
5.
Is it?
2020.
2020, yeah.
March 2020, I know. I remember.
And that was
Time
fucking
flies.
hard going that.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
the first one,
The first one was good. The first lockdown.
Yeah. And the novelty wore off after a little bit. didn't
Yeah.
it?
because I can always remember it coming on the news, and it was like started hitting. It said, "Oh, there's 7 cases." And I said to Karen, I was like, "It's gonna be massive. This absolutely massive." She's like, "Nah," I said, "It's just like the flu. It's gonna blow over and all that." I said, "It's fucking not." I said, "They're shutting down everywhere."
But I can remember before that, in November the year before, went to A&E with one of the kids, and they had these big signs up. Have you flown to China recently? To wherever it was, I can't remember. And I thought, what's that? And then 6 months later, we're in a lockdown.
Yeah,
You know, and you thought,
Whatever,
that
everyone
was
got
that.
ill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that winter, didn't
I
they?
remember that winter. I was still coaching the Skulls Park team, and all my lads at football, they was like they'd been on the night of ale or something because they were all
Yeah.
like off to the side, spuking up, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What's going on?"
No one
here?"
had a clue, did they?
Yeah. And I remember our last being really ill, and that was a bit of man flu, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Which is a real thing.
yes, definitely.
bit of your cough on it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Went on for a week.
It was exciting,
It did
but it
go
was
on for
scary
us.
as well. It was the unknown.
It was,
wasn't
'cause it was
After
like-
the numbers started increasing. You were thinking, "What is going on here?
Yeah.
Am I going to die?"
I was loving it because we didn't have to work, so I got furloughed, which was mint. Because
Yeah,
I
I
was
did.
just like, "Oh yeah, I'll have a beer." It's 10 o'clock.
I
in the
had
morning.
10 weeks, I
Yeah.
think it was. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, look," because the first one was red hot, wasn't it, all the way through?
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, what are we doing? Oh, we'll have another barbecue and
Yeah,
get delivery and stuff."
Wasn't it?
But I think it was just really hard because you couldn't really do anything. You were locked in, weren't you, with your kids? You had to try and make the most of it. I think the effect of it from it all is still like being felt. But
Even now, yeah,
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
massively.
I think
yeah.
it's that social interaction that sort of died off. Everybody
Yeah.
sort of started saying, "I don't need that anymore." And,
Yeah, yeah.
and that
Which
I
is what
think-
we said in the last episode, didn't we, about they're always on the phones, the
That
kids.
isolation,
You don't
aye.
know some of it's from that.
Yeah,
Because that was the only way they could communicate.
screen
to
ages.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, screenagers, yeah.
And it doesn't help all these games, does it? Where you can play your mates and you don't even have to sit
Yeah.
in their living room with them.
Yeah, you don't have to go out. Yeah.
But yeah, I was furloughed. And like I say, I was lucky because we still got paid then as well. And there's some people like just like lost their jobs and stuff. And did I find it hard? It really put me on edge because we're Brandon in Navy and then Corey in Army. So they were coming home from barracks and all that as well. And I was like, I think it's like sent me really paranoid about catching it because I was like, I didn't want to die because I was on tablets for like diabetic and stuff and all that. So like my heightened senses were fucking up here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that thing about I don't want anyone in the house or anything like that who's not from around here.
Yeah.
So I was even saying that to like my own like son when he's coming home from mine. I was
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah,
mate,
and you felt bad,
Where
didn't
have you
you?
been?
Yeah.
You were questioning
Like-
people, where have you been? Have you
Yeah, yeah.
mixed with
and
anybody?
obviously he's been on the barracks with like mates and stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you really should be here. And I was like, I had a go at him, and I felt like apologising and all that stuff. But I felt really bad at that, like when I thought about it, like after. But that's the way it just sent me. I was so protective, and it's like because obviously he was on the barracks, he should be staying there, but he's coming home to his family. You know what I mean? It's like it was perfectly normal.
Yeah.
He wasn't breaking any laws.
But we
But
were
I
being
was just
told that,
heightened.
weren't we?
Yeah.
As well, that's how we had to
And then-
behave.
All the fucking tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think obviously loads of people make a mint out of COVID as well.
I didn't.
No.
No.
Did you?
I got furloughed, luckily enough, and I felt like you didn't spend as much money because you didn't go anywhere. So
Yeah.
I think I got 90% or something, then it dropped to 70% or something like that. But I still felt quite
We,
comfortable. but
we were waiting to move into our first house, me and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were at my mum's. I was on couch and I used like the lockdown to buy all stuff for house.
yeah, well, I was about to say that I got so bored I started doing out the garden, but it was all on credit cards, and I've just sort of like gone over that sort of thing. It's not real money, is it? And
It's so easy,
yeah,
isn't it?
I was like, let's just
not a lot.
And I did all the garden out, and then found out Sarah was pregnant, so built a little nursery room and all sorts. But all that money just because it didn't feel like real money at the time, and so you can't.
Well, there was nothing else to do, was there?
No.
You know.
Zoom, bingo.
Yeah.
And then there was a clapping for the NHS.
Yeah.
What else
Is
was
that
there?
where we get our clap from?
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? And then some of the old rules and all that as well. You could only go outside for 30 minutes, wasn't it? You weren't allowed to sit down.
Some of the rules.
It was an hour a day, wasn't it?
An hour a day, wasn't it? And you
Like
weren't
to
allowed to
walk
sit
your
down.
dog or...
Some of the rules you think they just sat in a room like us four here, didn't they?
Yeah.
What else can we do?
I'll tell you what, we're
Sounds
making
so
queue for
bizarre.
shopping. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, stressful though. I think I went in Tesco's or something. You know, when it was all the one-way system, I had my list. I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
follow the
shit.
arrows.
it was on the last lit, so you had to go all the way around, and you had to go right back out and wait.
Yeah, but I think I remember doing that once in Filey in Tesco.
Yeah.
And I just chanced it. I went back up.
Risky.
And the look I got off this woman, I can still remember it now. You've come back up the wrong way. And I'm like, it was fine 6 weeks ago.
Oh, it was crazy.
I do think,
some of the rules were silly, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nice because obviously some people had lost their loved ones and stuff.
Absolutely,
and all that. They couldn't
yeah.
get into the hospitals. He would see them passed away with no one around them.
Did any of your family members or anyone you know?
Karen ended up really poorly. They come in hazmat gear and all that.
Did they really?
She got really poor. She got taken into hospital with it. Yeah, it was horrible. I'd had it a few times. Luckily, not too bad. Jaden was the only one who not really had it.
Yeah.
Everyone else, he might have had it and not known it.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. I was saying to someone before, everyone in my household got it, and I was testing myself, and I was like, it's not like we banished them to the rooms or not like that. We still mixed in that. We thought, right, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a while, that's how you get it.
It was horrible. I remember Karen like coughing her lungs up and all sorts, and put oxygen on her. Like Lils is crying her eyes out. It's like, Mum's going to be all right. It's taken out in ambulance. And
Is that the height of it as well? Was that when?
She was like really poorly with
Was it
it.
still the unknown back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, at first it was, you didn't know what
No.
what was going to do, did you? But
And it was funny enough, even though Karen was poorly, my trainer collection's in the bedroom. And the ambulance man come in and he was like, wow. He said, I love them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said, you can have a look if you want it. So I'm just a bit busy. I'm in with your wife. I said, but he said, how many pairs you got? I said, I won't tell you how many, mate. I said, I'll just get in trouble, more trouble.
don't say
He said, but you look like you got a decent collection. He said, I've got a fair few pairs at home.
I think Karen's like, excuse me.
Yeah,
It's not about you.
Hazmat suits on and all sorts.
Yeah.
I was one at first to have the jab and all when they were doing it up at Yorkshire Coast College in that big sports hall.
Yeah.
Because I was working on the ward because I was caring for Paul then, who lived with dementia. He passed away at 51. He was
I
diagnosed
forgot
at
you were
46.
caring for him, aye.
Yeah, I used to take him to football and all sorts. But that was horrible and all because COVID come at the wrong time for him because he was doing loads of activities.
And he was really
everything
vulnerable,
stopped.
wasn't
Yeah, everything stopped, so it kind of took it all away from him. Then it was like set opportunities, like only like one person visiting, etc. Because I was working, he got section blessing up at Cross Lane and then transferred to Hull. Because I was working on the wards and stuff, I was one of the first to get the jab in that. There was always controversy on it about that, but I was just like, you know what, I've had worse in my system in the 90s, you know what I mean? It can't be much worse, can it?
I think a lot of people did it so they could go on holiday, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you couldn't get in a certain country if you know how to
I'm going to have to.
Did anyone do a bit of homeschooling? Did you do a bit of homeschooling? Or?
Tried. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mr. Dalton?
Yes.
He used to play for Pickering in Scarborough. He was brilliant throughout COVID with Jaden. He was doing maths with him, like one-to-one on phone call and all that. Yeah, he kept Jaden sane a bit throughout COVID. But yeah, he was Mr. Dalton.
You just get all this homework, wouldn't you, from the schools on the handed you
It's overloaded.
It was amazing how fast the kids got it done, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't all day, was it?
it was trying to keep that.
Not that I'm just in schools at all.
Yeah, it was trying to keep that bit of structure. We woke up at breakfast, but
PE with Joe.
Yeah, we did Joe Wicks.
Joe Wicks, yeah.
But it was just trying to keep that little bit of structure, wasn't it? A bit of normality, because I felt like once you lost the grip of that, it was just like.
In the end, I was just like, you know what?
Yeah, I think the novelty wore off. I enjoyed being geography teacher for a while, but then, no.
And you do think, bloody hell, if you're like this when I'm trying to teach you a bit of this, like some of them, you must think, what you like at school? Because I was like, the twins are a nightmare. Trying to, I'm not getting out of bed at like 10, 11 o'clock and then trying to get them to engage. I was just like, do you know what?
It opened my eyes to like, how does a teacher do this every day?
Yeah.
You know, with kids, 30 of them in a class.
And I was just like, do you know what? It's 10:30. Let's have a barbecue and a beer. What do you mean we're drinking again, babe? Well, it's only Tuesday. Yeah. I was like, it's all right.
I think the positives for me was very rarely now do you sit down with you and have a family meal. It's always on the go, or two of you are missing, or what, the teenagers in the bedroom, and I just that was a bit better for us. We all sat down at set times and had a little chat and actually talked about stuff. Which that was one of my
6 out of
positives.
7 now. We sit down for a meal. We're quite lucky because we're usually around. 6 out of 7 days we're down for a meal.
7.
What are we doing that for, girl?
6 out of 7. Have you not heard that 6-7 thing? The craze that's going on.
I've heard it. I just don't know what it means.
I think Lils was on about
6,
it.
7. I don't know what it means. Like that.
We might have to do it for the next one.
Well, we've just done that.
One does.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Yeah, right.
That's New Year's Day.
I think the Cockneys dance for
It's
us.
something different. Isn't it?
It's when they've seen him down the street, haven't they, wearing his vegetables. He's like,
I think Gav's like, he's done, isn't he?
I've lost the plot.
Yeah. You've made him do too much.
That's that
But
outfit, isn't it?
Hey,
It's that outfit.
it is, mate. You love it, really.
They're doing it for you.
You've been asking for private pictures anyway, so.
Well,
Check his hard drive.
Oh, wow.
oh dear, Graham.
Why did we let him back?
I know. I thought it was much
It
calmer
was
last
civilised.
week. Yeah.
Was it? All right, I'm just going to go, lads.
Bring
Just
back
gonna
Chris.
Yeah.
go. Is there anything you miss about going through them times with COVID? Family time?
It was nice being off work.
Family time.
Yeah.
Even
Even though
paid
it's
for it, I
hard.
suppose.
Yeah.
If you want to be serious, but when you all the restrictions, that was just a nightmare, wasn't it? You know, you couldn't see your family, your friends, having to pick. Was it 5 friends you could bring round?
Christmas.
For barbecues and stuff, and then you had to sit 3
What
minutes
happens
apart.
What happens if you invited them 5 friends and one of them was invited somewhere else?
Yeah.
Could you get a
That's
sub
it.
in or
It
what?
was 3 households as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think some of it. And that was awful because you felt like you were upsetting certain friends because you were picking so many, and so don't miss any of that.
Yeah.
And I remember we went, eat out to help out and all that. I loved that because they were like, the government were giving you cash. It's like, go. And then we used to like fine dine at Clark's restaurant down on Queen Street. And it was like they were taking part in the eat out to help out. And like Clark's food
Is that
was
where-
like really like decent cost, but it's well worth
It was to get the
every penny.
economy going again, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it had obviously
Eat out
just
to help
plummeted.
out. He's getting all vouchers and all.
Is that where you and Lil's got that passion for food for? Because you do that skills
We
for Lil's and
started
all that.
cooking just before like COVID
Yeah.
hit. We started and then like COVID was getting hit.
Yeah.
And then it was the kitchen was our safe space. And as you see some of the videos in that, we had like dancing in there and all sorts. And
And you've tried that fish, what's that? Star
Sir Strommen.
Yeah, I
Sir
know you said
Strommen.
Star
Man.
Pram, and that's a drink, isn't it?
It's got some.
Yeah.
There's always a beer in there.
Oh,
But yeah, so like with the cooking and stuff, and like we've done loads in COVID with it, and we still do it now and again, and like food reviews and
yeah,
stuff.
no,
And-
you just do it really well. You've got a
But
good
yeah, she
connection.
enjoys it because the kitchen was where me and her could escape from all of it.
Yeah.
You find yourself glued to news and all, and it's like this has happened. There's a conference again with
Boris's meetings.
Boris's meetings. Oh, Mr. Hancock caught with his pants down and all that as well, wasn't it?
That's something.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's something I don't do now. I've got
What?
away
Get
from-
your pants down?
Yeah. No, I don't watch news anymore. I've given
No,
up. I
it's a
haven't
vicious
watched
circle,
news
it's
for the
horrible.
last year or something. I've just given up.
I'd rather not now.
Yeah.
I come down sometimes and Karen's got it on, and I just like I put straight like radio on.
You take the
It's
batteries
just
out.
it's just toxic because
Yeah.
it's the same
It's
thing over and
negativity,
over,
isn't it?
and I think massively affects your mental health.
I'd much rather listen to the Dad's podcast.
There we go. Because we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, aren't we? It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
What
about, can you leave comments and that?
Yeah.
I suppose
Yeah.
you could leave
Subscribe.
comments, could you? Subscribe, definitely.
Yeah. Get subscribing,
Yeah.
get following, get sharing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the mental health impact was massive. people lost loved ones and stuff.
Yeah.
And how it was. The first one was mint. I enjoyed that.
Don't you think it like totally changed how people are with each other though, as well?
Yeah.
Like it made I think people on roads now are just far more selfish. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just made people a bit different than they were before. They started maybe looking after themselves a bit more.
Yeah.
And bollocks to everyone else.
Yeah.
When everything opened back up again.
Mm.
I think it was like that survival instinct and all, wasn't it? We're trying to like survive through it as well.
Yeah.
Scrapping for toilet roll at the supermarkets.
Like kicking off with sugar and that. And that. We would running charity down close to communities, and we had loads of families, and they were left like with hardly anything. Me and Karen getting pallets of nappies delivered to our from Holland.
I remember that. From
Like,
Holland,
handballing them through door and that stuff. And like our house was just full of Pampers and wet wipes because no one else could get them. But we registered charity, so we could get them from like Holland and places, and they were shipping them over. And we used to have deliveries. I'm like, hey, where are we going to put all these? And they was just stacked up to the ceiling. But obviously it was harder for parents and all, because obviously some of the children used to go to respite and stuff, so they'd be stuck with us. Like Peter, one of our dads, Peter, he said it was absolutely horrible because he, didn't have no carers, no assistants, no nothing. It was just him and his missus.
Yeah, you don't think of that. You're in your own little bubble, don't you? You don't think of that.
And you think how he got through it, you know what I mean? And he has mentioned it about, he says, one of the most awfulest times ever having to deal with all that. And at that age, so he was like 70, what's he now, 78? So take 4 or 5 years off that.
I suppose the same situation, but it's a different outcome for different people, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I was all right. It was red hot anyway, so it was all right.
Yeah. That's because the skies were clear and everything, wasn't there? No aeroplanes in the sky and that. Red hot, wasn't it? Lovely. In March. It was like summer.
British heat wave, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What do we do then? Leave it with that?
Yeah, I think we do.
Finish on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we say.
Sorted.
Check in with your mates.
Checking it well.
Check in again.
2 times, 3 times.
6.
Yeah.
6, 7 times.
Yeah. 6,
7 times.
6, 7
Like
times.
that,
Let's
mate.
get with the trend. Come on, fellas.
Right, we'll leave it there then. Thank you very much.
No problem.
See you later.
See
See you later.